This is a simple mental model that you can use for price and package your software. I really like this mental model, and I will share it for you in 3 simple steps. But the most important that you need to understand is that the more time you spend with your customer, the more you understand their pains. And the more you understand their pains, the better you can address 3 things: the customer value you are adding, the features you want to go over and deliver to the customer, and how to segmentate this customer to prioritize this feature properly. So let me explain you this. Understand your customer. There are different strategies for this, but I really like addressing interviews and adding using analytics on your software. Okay, so you can get the data from one side, and also the psychometric data on one side, and the psychological metric when you address and you conduct interviews. So you can mismatch these 2 data sources, and you will see how you will identify what your customer really wants and how you can deliver the best values possible. How to categorize your feature. There are other several techniques. I really like matrix between a customer and adoptions, customer values and customer adoptions. So you have, for example, features that are suited for premium packages, also for other features that are best suited for freemium, or basically other features that you will give normally in a different in a different add-on packages. And you have another set of features that you don't want. You think the customer want, but you are not sure. So you have, in this way, you can create this matrix where you have high adoption or low value, or high adoption and high value. And depending this, you can address, depending how your feature goes into this quadrant, a specific quadrant, you can move the target of your price. Okay. And the third one, and most important, is related with segmentation, customer segmentation. This is very important. And the basic mental model that you might need to understand is that you need to understand your customer. Simple. The most you understand the customer, the best value you can provide through your features. Don't make it harder. Okay. I will give you 5 simple questions you must address for each customer. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What are they doing? Who is the most important? Who is the least important? You must look for patterns on how your customer segments use your software, and depending of how you are targeting your services, depending if you want to become a bigger company, or you just a company that address a product that is horizontally scalable, or a company that you want to go to one niche. So you need to understand, depending also how to address the features, depending on how deep you want to go on the marketplace, and how wide. So these are 3 simple mental models on how you can package. There are different ways, but the most important for me is how to add value, how you can address this value through your features, and how you can segment your customers so you can understand what features to deliver in the right order. That's my simple idea. There is another 3 ideas that I think are really valuable for you, but are not as important as the main 3, on my opinion, and I will share with you. So you must understand that your software can be packaged in different ways, depending on all these analysis that I mentioned before. And setting the right price in the right package, sometimes it's just a consideration on how you perceive the value this customer is receiving. But the real truth is you will never know this until your company gets a little bit mature. So when you're just delivering a software, you need to collect a lot of data, and you will spend some time analyzing this data in order to address all your hypotheses in the right way. So packaging approaches, you have different package options. I'm going to give it to you for you can address them. You have all-inclusive, one price, all features, which I will recommend to you. Okay, let me jump all the others. And if you're just starting, you're a software engineer, you want to release your first SaaS product, just go all in and get a commitment product client. Okay, don't put a free tier. Don't use it. It doesn't work for you. You need a commitment customer so you can start getting data as fast as possible, and you can also address what features. So you can do basically these three first steps with him, with those first customers. So, but there are other type of packaging and process. You have good, better, best, use case, persona, functionality, modular, build your own, consumption, and other. These different patterns that you can use here. 5, setting the price, understanding impact, how you know your software affect customer operations, and what is your customer objective when align the buying decision and the buying goal with your customer. Budget insight, we are aware of the prospect spending capacity. This is go to the third step that I told you, understanding your segments, customer, your customer through segmentation. It's very important you understand everything as much as you can as a customer. But the other consideration, which I think is very important, so you can simplify all this mental model. I'm just giving you this so you can have more ideas, more options, and you can go there and look for more answers. But if you're just starting as a software engineer, at least what it worked for me and what I'm seeing work for others is just release a single product feature as fast as possible. Use the type of packaging all inclusive. Is one price, all features, at least the features. You should release the least features as first as you can. That you will think you will provide the value you think you will meet, and you start getting data. You start using these all areas and content marketing to analyze how customers interact with your product, how you can improve it, and be fast. The best consideration that I will give you here is be fast. I see a lot of founders. You go to Twitter and you will search for the hashtag building in public. You will find how those guys interact with their software, and you will see how quick they push their products outside. I mean, you can go quick, you can go fast, or you can just spend more time. Usually, what you need is to spend the least. What you need is I really like this other mental model that I call easy test, easy fast, and easy test, cheap test. When you validate your product, when you validate your feature, if you don't have a big team to analyze all the data, to do all this or use all this mental model, the best way to do it is just cheap as fast as you can, as cheap as you can, and get the data as fast as you can, and you iterate over it on your minimum viable product. This is one of the best advices that I can give you from my own experience. I had 2 small exits and two other failed SaaS companies. I've been in this industry for many years. I've been delivering software since I was a kid, basically. But it's been only a few years since I started this journey as for my own way. And it's very important for you to understand that everything is important in this game. But the most important, since you are starting, is being fast and iterate as quick and as cheap as you can. You don't need to understand all the concept, all the knowledge that I'm just sharing here, but at some point you will. So I hope at some point you will get back and get the knowledge from here. So see you in the next video, and subscribe and like, comment if you like. Bye.